Total Strategy for the TOEIC Test. Published by Sabidal. Chapter 1. Computers and Society. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. The computer has crashed. B. The man and woman are looking at the same display. C. The woman's right hand is pointing at the display. D. The man is typing on the keyboard.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. The man is reading a magazine. B. The man is sleeping on the chair. C. The man is wearing a watch on his left wrist. D. The man is standing and reading a newspaper.
Part 2. Number 3. Are you going to attend the conference?
A. Yes, he is. B. No, I'm not. C. At 5 o'clock.
Number 4. Did you ask the mechanic to fix the computer?
A. Yes, I do. B. No, he didn't. C. Yes, of course.
Number 5. May I use your computer?
A. I'm afraid I can't. B. Yes, go ahead. C. At the station.
Number 6. Will you show me some printers for this computer?
A. With pleasure. B. No, not at all. C. Yes, I am.
Part 3.
Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
Do you have a LAN cable? I need to connect this modem to my computer.
Sure. What length cable do you need? This one's 40 centimeters, this one's 1 meter, and this one's 5 meters.
Actually, I think I need a 10-meter one.
Number 7. What is the woman's occupation? Number 8. What does the man need? Number 9. How long is the shortest cable she has mentioned?
Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following talk.
I understand that you've already been informed that you're going to be given a new computer for your office. The engineer in charge of our research and development section will explain how to use it effectively. I hope you'll attend the meeting where he will explain it. The meeting will be held from 3 o'clock till 4:30 on October 31st. The meeting place will be conference room number 10 on the 5th floor of our Crystal building.
Number 10. What is the purpose of the meeting? Number 11. When will the meeting be held? Number 12. Where will the meeting be held?
Chapter 2. Business Transaction. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. One of the men is drinking coffee. B. There is a big screen behind the two men. C. One of the men is resting his elbows on his lap. D. Neither of the men is wearing glasses.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. Many businessmen in dark suits are standing in line. B. Some people are sitting next to the chair. C. There is a man carrying a backpack on his back. D. Many children are standing in the hotel lounge.
Part 2. Number 3. What time is the interview?
A. It's time to have another one. B. It's at 1:15, just after lunch. C. There's one arriving tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Number 4. What kind of business are you in?
A. I'm in the export business. B. It's not very profitable. C. Bob imports business forms.
Number 5. When does the meeting start?
A. As soon as Jim gets here. B. At the beginning, each table had a bottle of water. C. It happened about noon.
Number 6. What is Mary's new title?
A. I haven't read that book. B. Jim doesn't like her very much. C. Special Assistant to the President.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
I just checked the arrivals board. Apparently Mr. Harrison's plane has been delayed.
So that's why I've been waiting here for the last 30 minutes.
I'm afraid so. I'd better call the office and tell them to reschedule the meeting.
Number 7. Where is this conversation most likely taking place? Number 8. How long has the man been waiting for the new manager? Number 9. What will the woman probably do? Part 4.
Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following talk.
Good morning and welcome to Business World. The first item on today's program concerns Mac Life Insurance, which has announced it will go into a joint venture with Daito Bank. Together, they intend to provide loans for medium-sized and small businesses. Through this new relationship, the bank, whose branches are concentrated in the metropolitan area, will have an opportunity to expand its financial transactions. The insurance company is also expected to profit through handling charges. Number 10. Where is this talk most likely taking place? Number 11. What has the insurance company announced? Number 12. How will the insurance company gain from this business deal? Chapter 3. At the Office. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. The man is repairing the photocopier. B. The man is moving away from the photocopier. C. The man is walking behind the copying machine. D. The man is standing in front of the copying machine.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. There is a woman typing a letter in the office. B. The man is holding a mobile phone in his left hand. C. The man is not wearing glasses. D. The man is holding the receiver to his ear.
Part 2. Number 3. Who's going to get the new promotion?
A. Albert isn't very happy in his new job. B. It looks like William has the best chance. C. The boss usually goes home early.
Number 4. Who usually does the typing?
A. Debbie types 60 words a minute. B. The man at the last desk on the right. C. I found it on the desk.
Number 5. When does the weekly report come out?
A. No one was reported on Monday. B. One is put in everyone's mailbox. C. We usually get it on Tuesday.
Number 6. Who delivered this package?
A. The mail carrier comes in the afternoon. B. He always puts stamps on the boxes. C. The guy in the grey shirt.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
I'm thinking of quitting. I just can't seem to balance my job and my family responsibilities.
It might be a better idea to talk to the boss than to rush into a decision you might regret. After all, you're a really important member of the team here.
Thanks. It's kind of you to say so.
Number 7. Who is the man? Number 8. Why is the woman thinking of quitting her job? Number 9. What does the man suggest the woman do?
Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following announcement.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to see you all here today and to declare the general meeting of the Climbers Club for 2005 open. We'll spend the first hour discussing subjects we told you about in advance in letters and emails. During the remaining part of the meeting, we're scheduled to have Don Evans' lecture on how to avoid danger in the mountains.
Number 10. What is the purpose of this announcement? Number 11. How long will the meeting last? Number 12. How do the participants know what they are going to discuss? Chapter 4. Cars and Society. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. A few people are getting into the taxis. B. The trunk of one taxi is open. C. Several people are lining up at the taxi stand. D. There are 5 taxis waiting for passengers.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. The vehicles are moving in the same direction. B. A car traveling behind the bus is turning left. C. There are 2 lanes on the road. D. A man is crossing the road.
Part 2. Number 3. Which vehicle were you driving yesterday?
A. The car was in the shop, so I drove the truck. B. I like driving when the weather is good. C. I drove faster than usual because of the time.
Number 4. Which is better, a big car or small car?
A. He needs to get a new one soon. B. I prefer to go to work by bus. C. The smaller ones get better gas mileage.
Number 5. Where did you put the suitcase?
A. His luggage was quite heavy. B. It's in the trunk. C. The designer thought of the epoch-making suitcase.
Number 6. Which way do you come to work?
A. I take the toll road. B. The subway is much faster. C. The workers come early.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
I put a big dent in Bruce's car. I must tell him about it and apologize.
Why were you driving his car? You have one of your own, don't you?
Yes, but it broke down 3 days ago. It's still being repaired. It won't be ready till next month.
Number 7. What is the man's problem? Number 8. Why wasn't the man driving his own car? Number 9. When did the problem with his own car occur?
Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following advertisement.
Some of the world's most beautiful places are only accessible over rugged and undeveloped roads. Our new car, the Field Wagon, comes out on July 13th. Its 190 horsepower turbo engine and excellent handling let you travel smoothly even on the toughest roads, with none of the rattle and shake generally associated with four-wheel drive vehicles.
Number 10. When is the new car coming onto the market? Number 11. What kind of car is the advertisement about? Number 12. What is the characteristic of the car the announcer wants to emphasize? Chapter 5. Eating and Drinking. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. The man is sitting on the sofa having lunch. B. There are flower vases on some of the tables. C. There is a waitress behind the man. D. The man is ordering something to eat.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. A woman has just put a couple of empty bottles into one of the recycling bins. B. There are 4 recycling bins. C. There are trees behind the recycling bins. D. A man has just passed in front of the recycling bins.
Part 2. Number 3. Whose yogurt is this?
A. He likes strawberries better than yogurt. B. It's next to mine. C. That's hers.
Number 4. Who did you make the reservation for?
A. It's for the tennis team. B. He is quite reserved. C. I often make lunch.
Number 5. What did you have for dinner last night?
A. Just a salad and soup. B. I ate rather late. C. The cook had enough food.
Number 6. Did you order lemonade?
A. Yes, I want to eat out. B. No, that's hers. C. The lemonade is too sweet.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
Instant foods are very bad for your health.
I know, but at the moment I'm living alone and very busy with work.
I see. Well, you should eat a proper meal. Why don't you cook yourself sometimes? I'll give you this recipe book for beginners.
Thank you. Let me have a look. It looks interesting. Number 7. What does the woman suggest the man do? Number 8. Why does the man eat instant foods? Number 9. How did the man feel after the woman showed him the book?
Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following advertisement.
Sakurazaka is an authentic Japanese restaurant, open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Currently, in addition to the regular menu, we are offering a special lunch set, which features a variety of autumn delicacies for 2,500 yen. This will last till the end of October this year. The prices include tax and service charge. We are situated just an 8-minute walk northwest from JR Shibuya Station. Once there, you will be able to enjoy Japanese cuisine of the highest quality at one of the most traditional restaurants in the country. Number 10. What time does this restaurant open? Number 11. What is the most likely time for this advertisement? Number 12. How does the advertisement describe the restaurant in one word?
Chapter 6. Shopping. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. There is a man looking at the shop window. B. There is a poster advertising wristwatches. C. There are a few customers talking to the shop owner. D. A woman is coming out of the watch shop.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. A woman is paying for a book with a credit card. B. A young couple has just gone into the bookstore. C. A man is holding a child in his arms. D. The man and woman are reading to their children.
Part 2. Number 3. When will the TV be delivered?
A. Bob will be watching it. B. It usually takes 2 days. C. The company was formed about 2 years ago.
Number 4. When are you going shopping?
A. Cindy is going and so is Tim. B. I was very busy last week. C. Probably on Wednesday after work.
Number 5. How would you like to pay for that?
A. He usually pays cash. B. Do you accept credit cards? C. It was more expensive than the ring.
Number 6. When do you close?
A. We open early on Fridays. B. They are close to the end. C. We are open until 9 p.m.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
I paid $300 for this printer.
Wow, you paid too much. If you had gotten it on the internet, you could have bought it at 2/3 of the price.
I should have known that. Actually, my computer isn't working. Do you think it's better to buy another computer on the internet rather than to get it repaired?
Of course. It's much too expensive to have computers repaired these days.
Number 7. What will the woman probably do next? Number 8. How much did the woman pay for the printer? Number 9. How did the man feel about the woman's purchase?
Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following announcement.
Attention, please. We have a lost child. She is Caucasian and about 4 years old. She says her name is Michelle. She is about 110 centimeters tall and is wearing yellow pants, a white t-shirt, and white shoes. She has blue eyes and brown hair. She was found in the ladies' wear section on the 4th floor and is waiting at the central office on the 5th floor. Would a parent or guardian please come and pick her up immediately?
Number 10. What is not the correct description about the child? Number 11. Where was the child most likely found? Number 12. Where does the lost child's parent need to go to? Chapter 7. Entertainment. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. A woman is holding a bag in her right hand. B. 4 people are walking in the same direction. C. The children are on either side of the adults. D. There is a dog running around the 4 people.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. 3 people are singing a song. B. The man has his right hand on the woman's right shoulder. C. The man is looking behind him. D. There is much food left on the table.
Part 2. Number 3. Where's the concert going to be held?
A. At 9 o'clock. B. At the downtown auditorium. C. They recorded it in a studio.
Number 4. Where were your seats?
A. We enjoyed going on a picnic. B. I get tickets for every game. C. We were in the very back.
Number 5. When does the movie start?
A. It begins at 7:10. B. Movies last about 2 hours. C. I know what's on at the cinema this week.
Number 6. Where's Mary's new office?
A. It's just down the hall on the right. B. The desk is in the corner. C. She starts on Thursday.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation. What do you say to having lunch at that new Chinese restaurant?
I'm going to buy some food in the mall and have it in the park under the cherry blossoms.
That sounds good. It's a lovely day. May I join you?
Of course. 2 of my colleagues are also coming with me. Is that okay?
Number 7. Where are they likely to eat lunch? Number 8. Why aren't they going to eat lunch at the Chinese restaurant? Number 9. How many people are going to get together? Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following announcement.
Attention, please. We have found a brown leather purse left on a bench on track 7. It contains some money, a ring, 2 lipsticks, a handkerchief, and other small items, but it doesn't contain anything that can identify its owner. We are keeping it at the Lost and Found office next to the east gate of the station. Would the person who has lost it please come and claim it immediately?
Number 10. Which of the following is not in the purse? Number 11. Who is the owner of the purse most likely to be? Number 12. Where did the owner drop the purse?
Chapter 8. Accidents and Crimes. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. The vehicles are being damaged. B. The trucks are being loaded. C. The cars are parked by the roadside. D. The vehicles are parked alongside each other.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. Many bicycles are parked along the sidewalk. B. The bicycles are obstructing the passers-by. C. Someone is stealing one of the bicycles. D. The bicycles are piled on top of each other.
Part 2. Number 3. Why are the policemen going into the bank?
A. To make a deposit. B. It was just robbed. C. They just got out of their cars.
Number 4. Why did he steal the car?
A. To get away from the police. B. He bought it from the dealer. C. The service department opens at 9.
Number 5. How many people were injured?
A. There was only one driver. B. More than 17. C. 2 of the wheels came off.
Number 6. Why did the car hit the truck?
A. It hit a patch of ice. B. The brakes will be shipped later. C. The weather was quite cold.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation. A big fire broke out in the apartment last night. All the residents in the building were immediately evacuated before anyone got hurt.
Oh, really? The neighborhood was noisy with all of the fire engines. Was the fire caused by someone smoking?
No, a young boy was arrested early this morning for starting the fire.
Number 7. What is the cause of the fire? Number 8. What happened to the residents? Number 9. What did the man remember about the previous night?
Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following news.
A 4-car train bound for Umiyama from Kitajima with 20 passengers on board smashed into the terminal station building at around 9 p.m., according to the police. The train destroyed not only the outer wall, but one of the elevators leading to the platform. The police are now investigating the case, questioning the driver, the conductor, and some of the passengers.
Number 10. When did the accident occur? Number 11. How many people were on board the train when the accident happened? Number 12. What are the police doing now?
Chapter 9. Teaching and Learning. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. There are many folders on the desk. B. A teacher is teaching some students. C. Nobody is sitting on the chairs. D. There is a world map on the wall.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. The two people are discussing the pictures. B. A man is selling the pictures. C. The man on the left is wearing shorts. D. A picture has dropped from the wall.
Part 2. Number 3. How often do you go to English class?
A. Twice a week. B. For 3 hours. C. David often goes to class.
Number 4. How late did you study last night?
A. I didn't study, but I stayed up until midnight. B. You studied economics hard last night. C. 4 times, actually.
Number 5. Who is your teacher?
A. I like that class. B. Mr. Smith is a famous lawyer. C. Mr. Jones. He's very strict with his students.
Number 6. How much did the book cost?
A. My books are at school. B. It was less than $10. C. We buy many books.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
Jane, would you mind chairing the next faculty meeting instead of me? I think you do a very good job.
Of course not, but don't you think Kate would be a more suitable choice? After all, she's a much more eloquent speaker than I am.
Yes, but she has a tendency to ramble. She sometimes strays off the point and starts talking about her own experiences.
Number 7. Who does the man want to act as chairperson at the meeting? Number 8. Who does the woman think is a better speaker than she is? Number 9. What makes the man think Kate is not good for the job?
Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following talk.
Our keynote speaker this afternoon is Professor Smith, who is Professor and Dean of the Department of Law at the University of Eastman. He will talk to us about law in close connection with the social, economic, and political contexts in which it is created, maintained, and implemented. He is flying back home tomorrow afternoon, so this is a good chance to hear his lecture. It's our great pleasure to welcome him here today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Professor Smith. Professor Smith, please come up onto the stage.
Number 10. Who most likely is speaking? Number 11. When will the keynote speaker give a lecture? Number 12. What is Professor Smith's subject?
Chapter 10. Medicine and Hospitals. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. The files are on top of the cabinet. B. The woman is wearing glasses. C. The man has his hand on the counter. D. Some files on the counter are open.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. This is a small operating room in a hospital. B. This is a corridor of a hospital. C. A woman is standing in front of the front desk at a hotel. D. People can open a bank account here.
Part 2. Number 3. How many patients are on this floor?
A. Only 5. This is a special unit. B. Patients should go upstairs. C. 3 times a week.
Number 4. How many vitamins do you take?
A. It takes quite a few. B. These vitamins are very helpful. C. Usually 1 a day.
Number 5. Where is the nearest hospital?
A. It's downtown on Jefferson Street. B. The post office is quite near. C. The large hospital is always open.
Number 6. How long has she been sick?
A. He will be gone for 3 days. B. A lot of students were sick today. C. She started feeling bad on Wednesday.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
I'd like to make an appointment to see the dentist. I've got a really bad toothache.
We have an opening in the afternoon, but we close the clinic between 12 and 1.
I don't think I can take the pain anymore. I'll come first thing this afternoon.
Number 7. When will the man visit the dentist? Number 8. When does this conversation take place? Number 9. What is the problem?
Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following speech.
How can we stay healthy after 40 years of age? Physical strength plays an important role in remaining healthy. You need to exercise to maintain and improve your physical strength. Exercise should be done according to each individual's physical strength. You should find the most efficient way to do it, considering the type, difficulty, and length of the exercise.
Number 10. What type of speech is this? Number 11. What does the speaker emphasize here as an important factor in keeping healthy? Number 12. What should people take into account when looking for the most efficient form of exercise? Chapter 11. Finance and Banks. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. The name of the company is written on the window. B. The banker is standing under the window. C. This is a place where you can make financial transactions. D. The building stands on the bank of a river.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. Vending machines sell soft drinks. B. People can withdraw money from these machines. C. These machines sell train tickets. D. These machines are used to wash clothes.
Part 2. Number 3. How much do I have in this account?
A. $400 is a lot of money. B. Your balance is $200. C. We're opening a new account.
Number 4. How much are the checks?
A. There are 10 on the table. B. They're free with an account balance of $500. C. You should check on him.
Number 5. When are you going to the bank?
A. The bank is on the corner. B. Go to the next block and turn left. C. Later this afternoon.
Number 6. How much did you borrow from the bank?
A. Enough to pay off my car. B. I lent him $100. C. She borrowed too much.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
Now interest rates are very low in the banks, so I'm planning to invest in stock.
I think that's a smart choice. My friend made money by doing that. He has a vacation house in Australia now.
How nice. Thanks for the information.
Number 7. Where is the woman likely to invest money? Number 8. Where does the man's friend have a vacation house? Number 9. Why does the woman appreciate the man's information?
Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following talk.
Hi, Jane. It's Bob. Mom had a nervous breakdown the day before yesterday from overwork and was hospitalized. I heard about it yesterday morning and called you all day yesterday. I want you to go and see her at the hospital as soon as you hear this message. It's St. Joseph's Hospital, and the telephone number is 02-6624-8754.
Number 10. Who is calling? Number 11. What is the possible relationship between the speaker and the receiver of the message? Number 12. What does Bob want the other person to do? Chapter 12. Economy and Industry. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. There are many cars parked in front of the supermarket. B. The doors of the cars are all open. C. The supermarket is part of the tall building. D. It is raining very hard.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. The woman is studying the menu at a restaurant. B. The woman is buying a train ticket. C. The board indicates the flight schedules at the airport. D. The board shows subway routes.
Part 2. Number 3. How long has the economy been strong?
A. Since last November. B. The economic report is very long. C. Until March of next year.
Number 4. How long has he been the chairman of the bank?
A. About 3%. B. It's about 3 kilometres from here. C. He started in March of last year.
Number 5. Is the housing market going to improve?
A. It can't get much stronger. B. My brother just bought a new house. C. A weak economy is bad for everyone.
Number 6. How long will it be until the economy rebounds?
A. Alan bought a new economy car. B. It looks like it will take some time. C. When will interest rates go higher?
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
How is your business doing these days?
Not so good. A big mall just opened, and we lost a lot of customers. We may have to close before long, I'm afraid.
Don't be so pessimistic. I'm sure they'll soon come back to your shop.
I hope so. Do you have any good ideas how I can get my customers back?
Number 7. Why is the man's business down? Number 8. Why does the woman think the man should not be so worried? Number 9. Where have many customers gone? Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following talk.
As indicated by its name, Nihonshu, Sake was once an alcoholic drink representing Japan. According to the National Tax Agency, sales of sake were at their peak at 1,750,000 kiloliters in 1975. Sales then started to decline, dropping to half the 1975 level to 850,000 kiloliters in 2003. In contrast, sales of shochu, which has been popular these past years, reached 950,000 kiloliters in 2003, surpassing sake in sales. Workers in the sake industry must work hard to restore and maintain permanent consumers. In order to achieve this, they have to engage in such difficult tasks as creating well-ripened sake and high-quality koji.
Number 10. What is this talk? Number 11. What happened to the consumption of sake? Number 12. In what way does the speaker think the industry can restore the high popularity of sake?
Chapter 13. Geography and Travels. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. There is a maid cleaning the bathroom. B. Water is running out of the faucet. C. There is a flower vase on the washstand. D. The bathroom is entirely empty.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. There are 2 suitcases in this room. B. There are 2 suits on the bed. C. An electric lamp can be seen between the beds. D. A man is still in bed.
Part 2. Number 3. How far is it to Chicago?
A. About 300 miles long. B. New York is much farther than Chicago. C. It's about 6 hours by car.
Number 4. How far do we have to go?
A. About 1 o'clock. B. 2 hours is a long time. C. Not much farther.
Number 5. What country has the longest river?
A. I'm not sure. B. The biggest river is very famous. C. Russia has a very long winter.
Number 6. How far did you travel on your trip?
A. About 25 degrees. B. More than 1,000 miles. C. I can't travel much farther.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
I'd like to go to 7th Avenue. I hear that I need to take a taxi or a bus to get there.
Yeah, it's too far to walk. It would take you 40 minutes or more, I guess. Can I give you a lift? There's no bus service around here.
That would be great. I owe you one.
Don't mention it. I also owe you a couple of favors.
Number 7. How will the man go to 7th Avenue? Number 8. How long would it take the man to get to 7th Avenue on foot? Number 9. How might the woman feel about the man? Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following announcement.
We are traveling down the main street of the city now, called Shijo. On the right, you can see a theater where they show the traditional Japanese drama called kabuki. This theatrical art's origin dates back to the early Edo period. Now, coming up ahead is Yasaka Shrine, which attracts millions of visitors every year. Especially during the New Year's holidays, people from all over the country pack the place to pray for good luck. I am sorry to announce that we are almost at the end of our tour. Thank you for attending, and we hope to see you again soon.
Number 10. Who are the people listening to this announcement? Number 11. What can we see at the theater? Number 12. Where do many people go at the beginning of the year?
Chapter 14, Weather and Climate. Part 1. Number 1. Look at the picture marked number 1 in your textbook.
A. The woman is decorating the tree. B. Thick snow is lying on the ground. C. Some branches are covered in snow. D. The woman is standing between the building and the tree.
Number 2. Look at the picture marked number 2 in your textbook.
A. People are walking in the rain. B. There are very few people on the wall. C. A guide is talking to a group of tourists. D. People are standing and walking on the wall.
Part 2. Number 3. What is the weather going to be like tomorrow?
A. It's supposed to rain. B. Sunny days are warm. C. The weatherman was late.
Number 4. How was the weather down in Florida?
A. Florida is very popular in the winter. B. It was hot and humid. C. The weather station is on.
Number 5. When is it supposed to rain?
A. He was supposed to be early. B. It has been cold lately. C. Late tomorrow afternoon.
Number 6. Which area got the most snow?
A. The downtown area is quite small. B. The eastern part of the island. C. The snow was heavier than usual.
Part 3. Questions 7 through 9 refer to the following conversation.
We've been getting a lot of rain lately. I'm fed up with it. My laundry can't dry, it stinks, and there isn't a laundromat near here.
Yeah, it's really been bad. It's been raining for a week, and I'm going to have a barbecue party in 3 days with my neighbors.
I'm sure it'll stop raining by then.
And then you can put your clothes in the yard to dry.
Number 7. How long will it have been raining if it rains tomorrow? Number 8. When is the man planning to have a barbecue party? Number 9. What is the woman's problem?
Part 4. Questions 10 through 12 refer to the following weather forecast.
Slow progress is the key word today as far as the Northwest is concerned. We had heavy rain yesterday, but no heavy rain at all today. And snow is still hovering around the low pressure area, which is kind of spinning and sitting, not moving all that rapidly, but eventually will pull off to the northeast, and snow will pull out of there and move further east into the next state.
Number 10. Where is this talk most likely taking place? Number 11. What might today's weather be like? Number 12. What might happen in the next state?
This is the end of the recording.